What's going on? It's Heather Collins backstage with Ed Sheeran, my ginger fellow friend. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So you're on your tour right now. How's everything going?
It's good, yeah, I'm having fun. We're now in that, like, I'm not only am I English, but I'm also like red hair, pale skin. So we're now entering this part of the country where I stay inside a lot.
Who's more white, you or me?
Well, I'm kind of multicolored now. So.
Oh, well, you got tattoos, never mind.
I think I'm paler than you.
You really think so?
Yeah, there's loads of memes online.
Well, like your neck.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more pink.
There's loads of memes online saying like, my future. No, Ed Sheeran's skin is brighter than my future, and there's white, and then there's Ed Sheeran. Like I'm pretty pale.
Aww, it's okay, ginger life. So you do a lot of interviews, and I want to have a little fun with you. But before that, I gotta ask you, if there's one question you wish interviewers would ask you, what would it be?
I'll tell you the one that I get at every interview, and I don't know why people ask it, is do you like maths or math? Because of all the album
I
covers.
didn't even
But it
think
happens
about
in
that.
every single interview, and I'm just like, well, no.
I don't.
Who does?
That's kind of funny. Yeah, I would have never even thought to ask you that.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah. I'm glad that you. Yeah, there you go. All right, so here are some questions, and then you know the game. You have or you haven't.
Yeah.
All right. Ever cried from a tweet from a fan that made you upset?
Not upset, but I welled up once at a. There was an old woman who'd sent me a video about, and I realised she's not old. She's like 60.
Okay.
She's not like 90. But yeah, and she was talking about how the music reminded her of when she was young and she fell in love with her husband, and I kind of got really emotional about it. So yeah, I have.
Okay. Bought something, used it, and then returned it. Like piece of clothing?
No, but I do. Every time I buy stuff, it goes missing, probably the same day. And I bought an iPad yesterday and shattered the screen within about an hour.
Did you get the Apple protection plan?
No.
You probably should have. Ever been naked in public?
Yeah.
Ever sexted?
Yeah, probably. No, but not in a long time.
All right, drunk dial an ex.
Yeah.
Forgotten the lyrics to your song.
Yeah. Do that a lot.
Dyed your hair.
I put bleach in it when I was younger. I had like little frosted tips.
I feel like
Frosted tips do not work on ginger.
Have you ever tried that?
Nope.
Okay.
I was just a big fan of The Offspring, and the lead singer of The Offspring had all this spiked
So
hair.
you tried it?
Wanted to look like him. Did not look like him.
Tanning doesn't work either on gingers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
It's
You
kind
just
of
get
rough.
burnt and life sucks. Anyway, the person videotaping this is a ginger too, so if you're wondering who's talking.
Oh yeah.
Sex dream of a famous friend.
No, I don't think I have had a sex, but yeah. No, I don't think I have.
Talked yourself out of a speeding ticket.
Not a speeding ticket, but I did talk myself out of. I was drunk. Do you know what it was? I got the opposite of it. I got pulled over for driving too slow. So basically, some roads in London are 20 miles per hour, and some roads are 30. And I was driving down a road at 30, which was a 30 road, but then I saw a police car, and I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to go 20 just in case. And then they pulled me over, and then they were like, why were you driving so slow? And I was like, because you were like.
Follow me.
And then he said that that's usually the sign of like a drunk driver when they like drive really slow. Yeah, and then he took a selfie and went.
That's awesome. Ever been arrested or handcuffed?
No, I've never been. I mean, like me and my friends did stupid shit when we were younger, but we never
got arrested.
Never got but you get your name taken a couple of times by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason why I brought that one up is because I saw an article when I Googled has Ed Sheeran ever been arrested. The fan who went to jail for 2 months for blasting your music and annoying her neighbors. Did you ever hear that story?
Yeah. But that, jail though, that was pretty
intense for blasting
pretty
your music.
intense. Yeah.
Maybe the cops didn't like your music or something.
No, I think she'd done it for weeks and weeks.
Oh, never mind. Ever use the line, "Do you know who I am"?
Never, because the thing that I don't get about it is like they either do and don't care. Because if you're there and you're not getting allowed in somewhere, they're either like, I know exactly who you are and you're not coming in, or they don't, and by you saying, they like, I'm a very recognisable person. And if you've heard my music or see, you like, so if they don't know, they don't know. They don't know. So yeah, like, so I've never done it, and I don't really go to places that I'd need to say that though.
Okay.
Unless it, I didn't get let in to my own Grammy party 3 years running, and on the third time going there, I'm just kind of like, all right, cool. I'll just go to a bar with my parents then. So like, it doesn't really, yeah. I don't really get too offended when people don't. I actually quite like it when people don't know who I am.
Really?
Yeah, it's not. My girlfriend's uncle came around for dinner, and he basically, all he knew about me was that I was a musician.
Wow.
And I was dating his daughter, his niece, and but he thought I was like a struggling, failing musician that was like mooching off her. So like all throughout the dinner, he was just kind of like, oh, okay, so do you make money off music? And I'm like, yeah, but like a bit. And he's like, okay, and like, but you live with Cherry, and I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, okay, and like and then like. Afterwards, like, I sent him a CD, and now he knows. But like,
okay, because he's probably like, wow, what an a-hole.
Yeah, and obviously, I'm covered in tattoos as well, so he's just kind of looking at me like, yeah.
Dumb girl. Ever lost a lot of money in Vegas?
Yeah. Not as much as other people I know, but I think losing money in Vegas is stupid anyway. Yeah, when you haven't got anything to show for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but. Yeah.
What's the most? Do you know?
I wouldn't want to say. But I have lost. I don't know. Probably a very nice guitar's worth.
Okay.
Not like a car's worth, but like if you were to go and buy a really nice guitar.
Okay. I mean, I probably have too.
Yeah.
And then last one, have you ever thrown up on stage?
Yeah. Yeah. I was really ill. I was in Germany.
Did you like walk off to the side and do it?
Yeah, I was at a festival in Germany. I think it was Hurricane or Southside Festival, 2012, and I was really ill. And I use a loop pedal, so the song can kind of carry on playing. So I'm playing my last song of the set, You Need Me, I Don't Need You, doing blah, 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 rapping, and then I build it up, walk off to the side of the stage, puke my guts out for like 10 seconds, then come back and finish the song, and then go on stage. So yeah, I have done that.
Oh, well, good way to end it. Ed Sheeran, thank you so much.
I know this sounds gross, but it's quite painful singing after you've just thrown up, because you've got all that like burning bile, like
gross.
proper,
Yeah, your throat just feels, and then you're tasting it. And bleh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
You got any more?
No.
Is that it?
You were having fun?
Yeah, I liked it.
I was gonna say, have you ever hooked up with a fellow ginger, but.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about
Ginger
a fellow
power.
ginger radio personality?
No.
The second girl I ever hooked up with was ginger.
Should have had some ginger babies. We're going extinct.
No.
Oh, no
I
way.
bumped into her the other day actually.
Did
in
you?
the club, yeah.
You're like, hey, what's up?
We hooked up when we were like 15 though. So,
Oh,
yeah.
she's probably like, damn, that one got away.
I don't think she is.
Thank you
very
so
much.
much,
Thank you.
very much.
Thank you.